You're right, I guess the next to rise. I'm outside, ready to get it in. I'm outside, ready to get it. Hey, you know I'm outside, ready to get it in. I'm outside, ready to get it. Hey, you know I'm outside, ready to get it in. I'm outside, ready to get it. Hey, you know I'm outside, ready to get it in. I'm outside, ready to get it. Hey, you know I'm outside, ready to get it in. I'm outside, ready to get it. Hey, you know I'm outside, ready to get it in. I'm outside, ready to get it. Hey, you know I'm outside, ready to get it in. I'm outside, ready to get it. Hey, you know I'm outside, ready to get it in. I'm outside, ready to get it. Hey.
Montes World Podcast, Season 2, Episode 1. And y'all don't hear no intro because I'm finna rap it. How about that? How about that? Let me get myself on the screen. Before I say anything, Montes World Podcast, we gonna rap the intro. That's what we finna do. We finna rap the intro. You just heard the instrumental. I'm gonna go ahead and rap this intro. You know what I'm saying? It's not really the intro, but it's a dope song that's coming out next year that I want y'all to hear. So I'm gonna go ahead and leak that for y'all, and I'm gonna perform it live. Y'all good with that? Let's get to it then. Yeah. Feels good to be back where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. Feels good to be back where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. Hey. Feels good to be back where I'm supposed to be. Hey. Hey, finish line ain't far and I'm on pace to it. Black and white, check a flag, man, I just do it. I got good music, raised right, mama had me, she good influence. And I'm just sitting here like I know my purpose in life. And my faith ain't small like a grain of rice. I try to clean the game with my words, but sometimes I feel that is it worth it? Or should I just curse this? Man, say it with your chest. I say it loud, I feel I'm the best. Hey, but not in this game. I don't measure myself to it, I'm measuring me to me. Staying grounded like roots to a tree, and they hate that. Why the city hating on me? Hey, but I take that. I gotta carry all on my back. See, it's motivation to me. I put that weight on the rack. It's been lifted.
Now I know that the path that I'm on is great, and God got me. No, hold up, wait.
Hey, feels so good to be back where I'm supposed to be.
Now I know that
Season 2, y'all.
I'm on is great, and God got me.
Season 2. We got some work in this one, baby.
No, hold up,
Let's
wait.
get it.
Wait, no, hold up, wait.
Yo,
yeah.
hey, first ballot Hall of Fame, I got my name written. Haters stick around to see if they could catch me slipping. Well, if I fall and don't get up, don't reach down for me. Just walk away and try the best you can and still ignore me. I'm big time now. You see the mindset. So when you meet me, when you greet me, better come correct. Hey, I'm busting rhymes with the flow, the way I break your neck. People be in jeopardy guessing me like Alex Trebek. Hey, I took the mask off. I let the beat breathe. I took a vow to keep going when I wanted to leave. I do this music for folk who want to see me succeed. I got money to make, I got mouths to feed, got a squad to groom, got a team to push. Was finna sacrifice it all, but that ram in the bush let me know that the path that I'm on is great, and God got me. No hold up.
Now I know that the path that I'm on is great, and
I'm
God
ready.
got me. No hold up, wait.
I'm ready. Feels so good to be back where I'm supposed to be. Thank you, God.
See, now I know that the path that I'm on is great, and God got me. No hold up, wait.
Hey, look at me,
Wait. No hold up, wait, cause God
I'm gonna
got
spit that
me.
again.
No,
Y'all might have
hold
forgot
up,
about it.
wait.
Listen.
Wait.
Hey, first ballot Hall of Fame, I got my name written. Haters stick around to see if they can catch me slipping. Well, if I fall and don't get up, don't reach down for me. Just walk away and try the best you can and still ignore me. I'm big time now. You see the mindset. So when you meet me, when you greet me, better come correct. Hey, I'm busting rhymes with the flow, the way I break your neck. People be in jeopardy guessing me like Alex Trebek. Hey, I took the mask off. I let the beat breathe. I took a mile to keep going when I wanted to leave. I do this music for folk who want to see me succeed. I got money to make, I got mouths to feed, got a squad to groom, got a team to push. Was finna sacrifice it all, but that ram in the bush let me know that the path that I'm on is great and God got me. No, hold up. Yeah, boy. Welcome to the Montes World Podcast Season 2. What's cracking? When the last time you heard somebody say what's cracking? First of all, I'm tripping. I'm showing my age out here in these streets. I'm bugging out. First of all, let me show y'all my social media. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. My IG, not my IG, but my TikTok is not on the screen. So, but everything else is. So I'm gonna give you a second. My TikTok is at Monte King Gigawatt. So it's MonteKingJiggawatt. That's my TikTok. Come holla at me on there. I'll be acting a fool on there too, just like I act a fool on all these other social media sites. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be really posting like that unless I'm posting up some of my podcast work, some of my prank work, some of all this other stuff that I got going on. I won't be doing anything else outside of that, like just communicating with people and just saying, hey, I'm just glad to be here, because I'm not as far as social media. I wish I could push my music a whole nother way without having to be on social media, because social media ain't nothing but a drama. I'm too grown for drama. It's 2024 and it's coming to a close. And that's one thing I'm leaving behind is drama. Say the drama for your mama. That's back. Say the drama for your mama. Like I said, y'all, share, like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friend that I said hi. Tell the haters I said hi as well. And if they don't want to stick around, tell them I said bye. You know what I'm saying? We own it. Episode 1. This is about to be a real one. I told y'all on the promo of this episode. So I'm going to give y'all a second now. If you're a child, my nephews included, ignore this episode, because this is for the grown. This is for the grown. This episode is for the grown. This one is for the grown. So nephews, I'm going to need y'all to just wait for the next episode. Because this one, I don't want y'all to be involved in. I mean, some things and some tips that you might be able to catch, but I just don't want to, I don't want you to be involved in this one. If that's, you know what I mean? But if you tune in, be prepared. Like I told y'all from the promo, I'm not playing, bro. Season 2, I'm keeping it all the way 1,000 about how I really feel about situations. I'm not going to adapt to situations. I'm not going to adapt to people. I'm not going to adapt and make it seem like I'm fitting in with other people. I've never done it before, but now I'm making sure that I'm not doing that at all. I'm making sure that my opinion will be pushed out loud for people to hear it. So you know when you see me on certain situations, you know what's up with me. You know what's up with me. I follow Jesus Christ. You know what's up with me. Period. If you don't follow Jesus Christ and you got something against him, you know what's up with me when you come around me talking like that. You know what's up with me. No. Keep that business that you on over there. No disrespect, no beef. I love all people. God's love is in me. I love all people regardless. But don't try to come with no situation trying to talk against it, because the hazard light will be blinking. I'm not playing no more. I'm standing on my own 10. I'm standing on my own 10. Or what I say, I'm backing it. You're not going to be able to sway me on certain situations. And this is what my podcast is for me to speak my mind, not speak everybody else's, but speak my own mind, regardless if you like it or if you don't like it. It's my mind. Just like it's my podcast. Just like it's my microphone. It's my laptop. These my lights. That's my couch. This is my house. So I'm going to speak the way I want to speak. Some episodes, like I said, I'm going to let God go ahead and have his way. And if he talked through me, it is what it is. But if he ain't got nothing to say, I sure got a lot to say. This subject today, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. I know it's going to be a lot of people that might be looking at me a little crooked after this. But hey, you can look at me all crooked you want to. I'm standing on what I'm standing on. Shout out to my Uber customer, Angel. She's the one who brought this subject up, and this is why this became an episode. So shout out to Angel, wherever you are. Hopefully you're watching the channel. And if you are watching the channel, this was for you, because we had that conversation in the car. I know you remember. I know you remember, but we're going to talk about it. She said, She was like, how do you feel about reneging? I said, we playing spades? She said, no. She started laughing. She's like, no, I ain't playing spades. We talking about like relationship situations. And I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? She said, let's say I was promised a trip to Jamaica the end of the month or something like that, random, right? I'm like, okay. And everything is going good. Everything is cool. And he promised that he was going to take me to Jamaica or whatever. But from the time he said that he was going to take me to Jamaica to the time that Jamaica almost came up, we were getting in arguments, things like that. I keep it real. I wasn't consistent on things that people, maybe boyfriend and girlfriend, should be consistent in. You know what I mean? I wasn't cooking as much. You know what I mean? I wasn't giving them sexual activity as much that he is expecting. We caught a couple attitudes, couple this and this, whatever. So he pulled out on the trip. And he was like, no, I'm not taking you. And she like, yo, for real? You pulled out on a trip? Like, why would you do that? And he said, because you ain't been treating me right. You have been inconsistent on you treating me and stuff like that. She was like, how you feel? She asked me how I felt. I said, this is where the podcast starts. I said, people have to understand consistency is a thing for real. I told her, I was like, you got to understand, you were doing things for him that made him want to take you to Jamaica. Don't think he just woke up in the morning and was like, oh, hey, today's a good day to take my girl to Jamaica. No, it ain't like that. It must have been things that you were doing for him. Cooking, cleaning, I don't know, sexual, or you buying them things, or you just sending him notes in the house telling him how much you love him, text messages, whatever you do. You were doing something that made him feel so loved that he wanted to do something for you, which was take you to Jamaica. But then in between those times, you decided to not be consistent on whatever it was that caused him to want to take you to Jamaica. And she was like, I was like, no, you got to keep it real. I was like, let me keep it real with you. Let me keep it all the way 1,000. I've been in these situations. Let me keep it all the way 1,000. You're not a kid. We're both grown, right? She was like, yeah. I was like, yo, I'm grown. You grown. Women are grown, men are grown. That's it, right? So okay. So what? So the what I say? I don't remember what I said, but so the example that I'm about to give has nothing to do with you being a kid or grown or whatever. It's the principle on the example I'm about to give. It's a principle. Has nothing to do with age. It's a principle. Okay. All right, Pete. So I told her, you're a parent and you told your kids that you wanted to take them to the movies on Friday. And they like, yeah, I can't wait to go to the movies, right? Report cards came out on Thursday and all your kids had B's and F's. Do you still take them to the movie? No, you don't. No, you don't. First thing you gonna say, if y'all think y'all going to the movies, y'all freaking crazy. Go upstairs, study, You know you on punishment. Give me the PlayStation, give me the Xbox, give me the iPad, give me the iPhone, give me all of that. Y'all are on punishment until I see them grades come up, right? So there's no movie, even though you promised them that you were going to take them to the movies. You promised them you were going to take them to the movies. But when you found out that they were not acting the way that they were supposed to act, you shut it down. Because you are not in agreement with bad grades, but still getting rewarded. It's a principle. You see what I'm saying? So the principle is what I'm saying. If you're a woman, and if you're not treating your man the same way that you was treating him when he offered the Jamaica trip, Why do you think that it's not? Why do you think that it ain't okay? I mean, what I want to say, why do you think that he's wrong for backing out of the situation? It's almost like you brought in bad grades. And the reason why I said you're not a kid, you're a grown up, because that's why I eliminated that. I said it's the principle. It's the principle. Because people will be like, oh no, when I'm grown, you ain't about to treat me like no kid. I'm like, that's not a kid principle. That's principle, period. If you're doing right at your job is going to try to give you a raise. They're going to try to promote you and things like that. But if you're not doing good, your job is not, they're going to either fire you or they're going to keep you stagnant in that same spot. You have to do things great and consistently in order to be rewarded. And she was like, yeah, I get that I ain't a kid. I was like, exactly. So he's not treating you like you a kid and just pulling stuff from you. What he's doing is standing on principle. If you treat me right, I'll give you whatever you want. But if you don't treat me right, you're not getting whatever you want. Because it's not fair for me to continue to give you whatever you want if you can't treat me the way I should be treated in this situation. All I got was a silent treatment. And she was like, I understand. She was like, it's just hard to be in relationships and being consistent. And I told her what I'm going to tell all of y'all. And I'm talking to myself as well. If you can't be consistent, don't be in a relationship. But with you not being in a relationship, understand this part. With you not being in a relationship, understand this. You need to check yourself. What I mean by that is you not being in a relationship because of inconsistency. You need to find out why you can't be consistent in a relationship, but you can be consistent with other things. You can be consistent in waking up in the morning to be at work on time. You can be consistent to do your job the way that they want you to do your job. You can be consistent and talking to your friends and all of that. But when it comes to somebody that you quote unquote love and in a relationship, you can't wake up in the morning and be consistent to love that person to the point that you're not in a relationship. Don't think that you're cool because you're not in a relationship. No, something is wrong with you if you're not in a relationship. A lot of people be saying, no, I just don't want to be in a relationship. No, bull, bro. Bull. I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000. Bull. Don't nobody want to live on this earth by themselves. Because if that's the case, you shouldn't have no friends either. That's what I'm saying. I'm standing on that. If you don't want to be in a relationship, you shouldn't have no friends either. It's just that simple. If you could be consistent and talk to your friends, why can't you be consistent in being in love with another individual and doing what it takes to make sure that he or she is smiling on a regular basis? You make sure that you with your friends every weekend. You make sure it's popping with them every weekend, but you can't do that for the person that's laying next to you. You need to check yourself. You need to check yourself. It's just that simple. If you can't be consistent in a relationship, then you can't be consistent in nothing. Like, it's almost like you take the easy way out. You take the easy way out. What you do is you date a lot. You date a lot of different people and you get whatever you want from other people instead of just getting it from one person, because you could literally get it from one person if you give them whatever they're asking for and vice versa. Why would you date 4 or 5 people? Oh, I got 4 or 5 different dudes that's taking me 4 to 5 different spots and doing all this extra stuff, but I ain't got no commitment with none of them. You see, that's the problem. You don't want to commit to nothing. That's the problem. You don't want to commit to nothing. This is male and female. You don't want to commit to nothing. Dudes is dating all these different females. Why can't you just find one and give her all the love? Why are you giving it to 5 different people? Women, why are you using all these dudes? Oh, I'm going on a date with him. I don't really like him like that, but I know he's going to spend the bread. Oh, I'm going to take him to the movie. He going to take me to the movie. I wanted to see the movie anyway, so I'm just going to go. Oh yeah, he did da-da-da-da-da. Or he might be good in bed, so I'm going to use him for the sex situation. And this, like, bro, come on. Why can't you just narrow it down to one person and just give your love, support, loyalty to that one person and be consistent? Consistency is key, bro. Consistency is key in losing weight. Consistency is key in relationships. Consistency is key in business. Consistency is key in all things. You can have a business, but your business might not be flourishing the way that you want it to because you're not consistent in making it happen. You might pop out every now and then. I'm going to pop out and show niggas. Sorry, forgive me for the N-word, mom. But yeah, but to pop out and show. Yeah, I'm still getting it. I still do what bro, people be like, bro, Monty, you ain't did music all year, but that was because doctor's orders. I wasn't allowed to do music. I was recording them. I wasn't performing live because he said I couldn't push because it would mess up my throat that I got, that was going on in the back of my throat. Or what, I don't know what it is, but it's healed up though. And they already gave me the okay, so it's up. But all this year. But any other time, they like, yo, consistently. What are you doing, Monty? You're not performing like you should be. You're not outside making beats every day. You should not be. You're not doing any of these things. And I'm sitting back like, ah. But then I get mad and upset because ain't nobody supporting. I'm like, bro, because they don't know if they should support you or not because you ain't consistent with it. You'll be good for at least 2-3 songs, and then all of a sudden we don't hear nothing from you for the rest of the year. You have to be consistent. Consistency is the only way for you to be successful. Win or lose. Win or lose. Consistency is the key. Win or lose. Regardless if I blow or if I don't. Nobody can say that I ain't had that stuff out there. I was consistent. I was telling y'all on the podcast. Oh yeah, well the podcast dropped 2 times and then all of a sudden it just stopped dropping for months on end. Now all of a sudden when I try to bring the podcast back, the subscribers ain't going up because they like, oh, he ain't even consistent for real. He just pop up when he want to. You gotta be consistent in anything that you want to be successful. You know what people be saying, the grass is greener on the other side? That's a lie too. It's green where you water it. Watering it with consistency. Like, come on, bro. We wake up every morning to thank God to let us see another day. We wake up and brush our teeth. Some of us wake up and brush our teeth. Some of us take baths or take showers or do quick whatever. You know what I'm saying? We put gas in the car. We do all of this stuff consistently. But we can't wake up in the morning and be like, you know what? I want to make sure that I kiss my girlfriend or kiss my wife on the cheek. Let them know that I love them. Let them know I appreciate them. If it's possible for me to get them some lunch. But it might not even have to go that far. But just let them know consistently every day. Why don't you have an alarm? If you're not consistent, why don't you just have an alarm on your phone to make you consistent? You know, if you do things for 21 days straight, it becomes a habit. You can't even consistently. Let's go here. We grown. You can't consistently have sex with your man for 21 days. You can't consistently, like I said, this is not for my nephews, but this is what I'm saying. I'm keeping it real. You can't consistently send your man nude pics, your husband nude pics, your wife nude pics for 21 days. You can't do something for your husband or your wife to make sure that your husband or your wife is only focusing and relying on you. Because that's not an obligation for the boyfriend and girlfriend, but we're going to talk about that in a second. But for your husband and your wife, that's your obligation, is to make sure that that person knows that you're the only thing that's on their mind. If you're not consistently doing that, and then you expect your husband and your wife to still treat you the same way all the time, it don't work like that. And people just keep letting people come up with these excuses. Oh, well, everything ain't going to always be like, man, stop, bro. You brush your teeth every day. That's consistency. Stop using excuses talking about you can't be consistent when you do things consistently every day. You do things consistently every day. You check your social media every day. You're on your phone every day. You brush your teeth every day. You take baths or showers every day. You go to work every day unless you're off work. You do things every single day consistently. Why can you not do that for the person that you're in a relationship with? Consistently. Let them know how you feel. Why can't you do that? That's what I would never understand. I would never understand that. But people worry about why their business ain't blowing up. They worry about why their music ain't taking off. They worry about why their relationship ain't better. Because you ain't consistent. That's why. You ain't consistent. You looking up every video on YouTube on how to be or how to get money or how to do this, but you ain't looking up no video to be like, hey, what's this secret way of making my girl smile? Or what's the difference on my business, or how my business should take off, or what should I do, or this, and this. Yeah, you be watching everything else on YouTube instead of the stuff to make us consistent. Excuse me. And you know what makes you consistent? Oh, because you can't be consistent by yourself. You need God. Sorry, I'm going to keep it a buck. You need God to be consistent. If you don't have God, you will never be consistent. Never. You'll be late to work. Always got a dead phone. Always, oh, I got this to do. Oh, I forgot. My schedule. Oh, I forgot. You need God, bro. You need God. Flat out. You need God, because you can't do this stuff by yourself. Or you need a partner. A partner that can help you with the scheduling. But then again, how can you have a partner when you can't even be in a relationship, which is a partner? You can't even be I told you I'm not playing. You can't even be in a relationship with an individual, but yet you want a business partner. How can you have a business partner? But it's crazy because you have employees. You have a lot of employees, but you don't have a partner. Reason why you don't have a partner, but you have employees, is because you like to tell people what to do, but you don't want to listen to other people's suggestions. I don't know who I'm talking to in here, but that's for men and women. This ain't directly to nobody. This is just all for the people who don't have partners and feel that it's just cool. Bro, if we were supposed to be here by ourselves, God would have only made Adam, or he would have only made Eve, and we'd have left it at that. Stop with the whole independent, all that, bro. That stuff is for the birds, bro. It's only cool for a season. Don't nobody want to go on no trips. Don't nobody want to go on vacation. Don't nobody want to do all of that stuff by themselves and deal with it on their own. And at the end of the day, if you're doing it with your friends, that's cool, but that's different than doing it with a partner. Doing it with a partner where y'all can actually map that down. You can't kiss that friend. Unless y'all friends with benefits. You can't kiss that friend while y'all on the cruise boat. You can't slow dance and rub on that friend's butt while y'all on the cruise boat, or while y'all in Jamaica. That's not relationship y'all got. Y'all just friends. It's different when you really holding and being intimate with somebody that you are with while you're both enjoying the vacation. You can't have sex with that friend while you're on vacation. Like, bro, and don't turn into no hoe out here. So now you just going on trips where everybody's sleeping with whoever you want to sleep with. It don't even matter. Long as I'm enjoying life. Oh, no. Don't turn into no hoe out here. What? Don't turn into no hoe out here, bruh. People have to accept the fact that you need a partner. Nothing, and I mean nothing, is successful by themselves. Nobody that you see that's successful in this day and time is successful by themselves. They got a team and they got a partner. Come on, bro. And we gonna talk. Here's another situation. I told y'all we talking. I'm not holding nothing back, bro. This ain't just no Christian podcast. We keeping it a buck. We keeping it all the way a buck. And this is what I'm saying. For a woman or a man to get upset with that woman or man who backed out on that trip, let's talk about it. We all grown here. And let's eliminate the trip because we already know what happened. So let's talk about another issue, right? What if you talking with your woman and y'all having a little dispute back and forth? He might not have liked what you said or what you did or the way you did the laundry, and he just brought it up or whatever. And then you said something smart and it turned into an argument, right? I'm talking to the marriage folk. It turned into an argument, right? Now, I'm talking to the marriage folk real quick. You turned into an argument, right? With her having an attitude, is she still having sex with that man? With her husband? No, she's not. But at the end of the day, though, if she's married under God laws, because a lot of y'all ain't under God's laws, so y'all just doing whatever y'all want. But under God's laws, it clearly says that you cannot deny your husband. So if he still wants sex, even though the attitude is going on, you're not allowed to reject that, regardless of how you feel. Oh, yeah, well, I'm not in the mood. I don't care if you're not in the mood. If you're under God's laws, that's how you did it. This is how you did it. Nobody told you to get married under God's laws. That's what you're saying. You can't have that in the vows to love, honor, and cherish and do all of this for my husband or do all of this for my wife and this, and this. And now she wants sex and you won't give it to her because y'all got an attitude. Or he wants sex and you won't give it to him because you got an attitude. It don't work like that. How you going to get mad at the dude from backing out for the Jamaica trip, but you won't get mad at the female from reneging on for not giving the sex away to her husband? What? Make it make sense. She caught an attitude with him. Now she's not giving him what he's earned, what he deserves. But yet, he caught an attitude with her. But yet, y'all still want him to take her to the Jamaica. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Marriage folk. Now let's talk about the people who ain't married. The people who ain't married, bro. Listen. First of all, y'all listen. It's the facts, bro. It's the facts. I hate to say it, but it's the facts. If you're a boyfriend and a girlfriend in a relationship, you are not obligated to give that person sex at all. You're not obligated. You are not obligated to give that person sex at all. The man is not obligated to give that woman sex. That woman is not obligated to give that man sex consistently and all like that, because those are wifely duties. You are not a wife and you're not a husband. So that stuff doesn't have to be consistent. If you might get sex once a month or whatever, you better salute to that, because you shouldn't even have got that in the first place. Y'all not even married. You see how when people start talking about it's stuff biblical, when they start talking about fornication and all of that extra stuff, this is the reason. They're not saying it's bad, but this is the reason, because that stuff connects you with that individual. And if you're not married to that individual, you're connected to them. Now all of a sudden y'all break up. You still feel a way about that person because that soul tie is connected. It's connected. I hate to say it, but it's the facts, bro. It's the facts. Y'all cats keep sleeping on every single person. That junk don't work. You're not obligated to give that person anything. She's not obligated to give you sex. You mad? Oh yeah, I took her to the movies, I took her out to eat and everything, and she didn't even give me no sex. So she's not obligated. She's not. That's not your wife, bro. She don't have to give you no sex if she don't want to. That's not her job. It's not her responsibility to please you sexually, because she is not, and I repeat, is not your wife. She's not your wife. So if you get it, salute to you. But if she stopped giving it to you, you cannot be upset, because it's not an obligation. But this is my favorite part. I'm going to play devil's advocate because y'all not going to get away with that. If the woman, oh, shoot. Oh, how am I going to say this? Because this going to sting. This going to sting. But we're going to keep it real, though, because like I said, this season podcast, I'm not playing. So this is what we're doing. If the woman is not obligated to give that man no sex consistently, all like that, he over here saying, oh, I want some, I hope my nephews ain't listening, but, I want some head. I want some sex. I want some this, and this, whatever. And if she's not giving it to him consistently, now he looking at her like, man, what trying to do wifely duties when she's not a wife? The reason why I'm playing devil's advocate, let's play the other side. And y'all not going to like this, but this is the real. A man is not obligated to pay that woman's bills either if they're not together. If that woman does not have that man's last name, it's not his obligation to be paying her bills, taking her anywhere, paying for anything. All of this stuff is because he appreciates you. He does that because he's a quote unquote gentleman. Things like that. He's a nice guy. But to be honest, if you have a job just like he has a job, and and if we're not married, you can pay for your own bill, just like I can pay for mine. All dudes offer that. They like, yo, I'm taking you out to eat. Yeah, and then they'll pay. I'll pay for it because that's what we want to be. But all y'all cats who want to be gentlemen all crazy, it's not making sense because now you being broke, paying for women just because you want to be a gentleman, when in all actuality, she's not giving you nothing anyway. So if she's not giving you nothing anyway, you losing the deal. All you doing is losing money. She ain't giving you nothing but a thank you. You took her to the movies. Yeah, you lost that. She ain't give you no sex after that. Oh, you took her out to eat. You lost that. She ain't give you no sex after that. She might not even text you after that. That's it. I'm not saying that she used you, but at the same time, she didn't, whatever. So if you signed up to do that, the woman needs to appreciate that this dude did not have to pay for my stuff, so I appreciate it. But the appreciation does not have to come with sex, though. She can say, thank you, I appreciate it. Have a good day. But if you can read between the lines, man, stop doing that. That does not make you a rude person because you're not paying for her meal because you got it. That don't make you a rude person. That makes you a fair person. That makes you fair. Every time I take a woman out, of course I'm gonna pay the bill. I'm gonna pay the bill, stuff like that. But I'm not obligated to. I'm not obligated to pay her phone bill. I'm not obligated to pay her rent. I'm not obligated to help her pay her rent. I'm not obligated to pay her electric. I'm not obligated to do anything for her because she is not my wife, which means I only take care of people that belong to me, like my kids or something like that if I had kids. That's it. Other than that, a woman that's not mine, literally, as far as marriage is concerned, I don't have to take care of them. They can take care of themselves. A lot of y'all dudes be signing up for that, and y'all be giving the women, the marriage treatment as far as how you treat them. And the woman is giving you the sexual treatment on how you treat them. And that's the reason why y'all don't make those commitments, because of the fact that y'all already committed like y'all already married. That's why you see cats who been in a relationship for 10, 15 years, but they still ain't married. And you like, yo, why y'all ain't married? I already get what it takes. I already get. So if I walk down the aisle, all that is a day. I already got the sex from him. I already got the money from him. And he like, yeah, I already got the sex from her. She already cooked for me. She already helped clean my house. What I need to get married to her for? These are things that happens after marriage. That's what people look at. That's what people get excited for. If you didn't have sex with that person, oh, I can't wait till the day we get married for I can lay down with that person because I've never had sex with her. But if I've already had sex with her, me laying down with her on the marriage night, it don't mean nothing. Why? Because of the fact that I already had sex with her. There's no different situation. There's no different feeling. The only difference is I got a ring on my finger this time. like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I got to keep it 1,000. It can't get no realer than this. It can't get no realer than this, bro. We got to stop doing that. But if you want to function like that, hey, fine by me. All I'm saying is that's what type of time I'm on, bro. That's what type of time I'm on. I can't offer husbandly duties when I'm not a husband. So you get what you get from me. I'm not going to go over the top. Reason being is because you're not my wife, so I'm not obligated to do it. Every now and then I might help you with something. You know what I'm saying? I might take you out to eat or something. I might, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, just to show that I like you. But I can't pour out everything on you because of the fact that if you get that already, what am I going to give you when we get married? Consistency is what I'm going to give you when you get married. So when I'm not married, I'll give you a glimpse. There's some women that say that, oh, I give him some sex, but then I'm cutting it off. Oh, I'll cook him some meals, then I'm cutting it off. Why? Why you cut it off? Because I'm not a wife. I'll let you know what it's going to be like if we get married, but I'm not about to give you that consistently. Because if I give you that consistently, I'm never going to get that ring on my finger because you don't have to give it to me if I already given you that. Vice versa. that man, oh yeah, I'm gonna take you out to eat every now and then. I'll help you with your cell phone bill like once every 3 months or something like that, or whatever. Or I might help you with your bill on this, and this, whatever. But when we get married, you ain't gotta pay for none of that. I'll pay for all of it. You know what I'm saying? So when he pays for all of it, you like, oh man, I love that. But then when he don't pay for it all the next month, and you like, well, why? You not my wife. I'm just showing you things that could possibly happen. No, I'm just showing you things that will happen if this relationship works and we get married. If we don't get married, you're not getting this again. The consistency, you're not getting it because I'm only giving that to my wife. I'm just showing you glimpses of what it could be. Men and women, they're showing you glimpses, but you guys get caught up in these situations where you just giving everything away. So now when you get married, it don't mean nothing no more. They're like, oh, yo, they got married? Oh, finally. They was together for 10 years. We already said they was married anyway. Like, bro, all it is a day that everybody walking around at the reception being like, well, I knew y'all was going to get married anyway. Y'all was already married. Y'all was already together for 7, 8 years. I knew y'all was getting married. So what is this for? This ain't nothing but a big party. You could have did this at your crib. My point exactly. There's nothing to look forward to because the sex I already had it. So what you gonna try to do? A different position while we married? Come on, bro. Y'all know these cats is wilder when they girlfriends than they are wives. They not the same. Like, come on, man. Like you gotta listen, bro. I'm trying to keep it real, bro. When you're a boyfriend and girlfriend, y'all cats explore so much more stuff. But when you're a husband and wife, it seems like everybody cut back. But the reason why they cut back, the reason why it's boyfriend and girlfriend, they explore more, is because of the fact that y'all end up giving everything. Oh, I love this person so much. I love this person. If you love that person so much, why don't you marry him? But they won't marry him because they're inconsistent. But you're mad at their inconsistency, but they're allowed to be inconsistent because they don't belong to you. That's why. They're allowed to be inconsistent because they don't belong to you. It's a different conversation when you are husband and wife. Now the sex has to be consistent. Now you checking on your wife, making sure everything is, yes, because now you have a real partner and now it's a business situation going on. So now I need to make sure, like, since my business is flourishing, I need to make sure that my family and my family and my wife, and my household is flourishing as well. So as much as I'm putting in on this work for 9 to 5 for the man, I need to be putting that same amount, maybe more, in my relationship at home. Because that makes more sense and that matters more than the job. The business. I really literally have a partner now. I have somebody who relies on me to make sure that the bills is paid. I have somebody who relies on me to make sure that I give them sex whenever they need it. I have somebody that relies on me to make sure that I'm the shoulder that they cry on. I have somebody that relies on me that if they need money for lunch or something, I could just send them the money or they already got the card. But if they're not working, they can't do that. See what I'm saying? I'm the person that they rely on, and I'm speaking on men and women. I'm the person that they rely on to make sure that the house is clean. I'm the person that they rely on to make sure that the food is in the oven. I'm the person that they rely on to listen to my conversations every day. I'm the person that they rely on to make sure that I bring them peace and not headache. Every day. That's consistency. That's a partner. A partner. If you're not married, you don't have a partner. So all these things I'm saying, you're not obligated to do it. You can't have your girlfriend coming over your crib cooking you meals every day. If you do got that, that's what's up. But she need to understand she don't got to do that. And she needs to use her power. Listen, I can cook for you, but I'm not going to do it consistently. If you want consistency, marry me. Marry me. Make me belong to you, and I'll do it. Other than that, you can't tell me nothing. What to do, what to say, none of that. You can't talk to me any old type of way as a girlfriend or as a boyfriend. You're not my husband and or wife. I could easily pack my stuff and leave. I could easily tell you to get out. I can't tell you to get out. If we married, we got to fight through it. Business partners, business contracts, marriage contracts. There's no boyfriend and girlfriend contract. There's no such thing. No such thing as a boyfriend-girlfriend contract. But why is everybody treating it like it is? That's all I want to know. Why is everybody treating boyfriend and girlfriend as a real contract? It ain't no contract in that. A dude is taking the woman out because he's being a gentleman. He's being nice. That's what he's doing. A woman is doing whatever for the man at the boyfriend situation or whatever, or boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever. She's being nice. It's not an obligation. She don't have to answer your phone calls. He don't got to answer yours. If y'all trying to work on a relationship, yeah, little things like that need to be consistent. Like reaching out to your boyfriend, reaching out to your girlfriend every day, possibly going to see him every day if y'all not doing long distance. You know what I'm saying? Watching movies once a day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have a week, every week. We got date night, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that. But that stuff needs to continue in the marriage as well. A lot of these times, after these women get the man off the street, I mean, yeah, get him. Well, how would they say it? Oh, I got him out the game. I made him retire his jersey. I got him off the block. Whatever. After they get him, they don't be consistent no more. They're like, well, I already got my man. No, sir. It don't work like that. That's why people cheat in marriages. Because everything you was doing as a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you're not doing it as a wedding, as a marriage no more, as a husband and or wife. And the reason being is because you gave them so much as a boyfriend and girlfriend. There was nothing for them to look forward to. You was so consistent for 10 to 12 years, and then when you got the ring on your finger, now you ain't consistent. You can't even be mad for that person for not being consistent no more. Reason being is because they were consistent for 10 to 12 years, and you wouldn't even put a ring on their finger. And it's because you like, bro, she giving me all of that anyway. What the heck I got to commit to her for? That's the problem. Oh, my gosh, that's the problem. Oh, I just said everything. Yeah. But that's the problem. That's clearly the problem. So we was on fire on this episode. I was not playing. Oh, yeah. Facts. I felt myself on this one. Y'all ain't feel me? I felt myself. I don't care what nobody say. I was on fire. I will blow my own bubbles. Forget that. I was on fire on this episode. Y'all cats is playing. Y'all cats got to look at this stuff in a different light, man. You really do. You got to really listen to or look into this stuff in a different light, bro. These relationships that we be claiming to be in, we expect so much from the people that we're in a relationship with, and they do not have to. They're not obligated to do the things that we want them to do. They're not obligated, bro. They're not obligated to give you sex every day. That's not your wife. They're not obligated to pay your bills every month. That's not your husband. They're not obligated to pay the bills every time y'all go out or pay your bills. He don't stay there. That's not his husband. That's not your husband. It's not an obligation for him to pay for the meals every time y'all go out. He does it because he likes you. He does. That's it. He does it because he likes you. Other than that, if you work just like he work, it don't work like that, bro. So if you work just like he works, why is he the only one paying? And why ain't you paying for nothing? You would never have to worry about that, though, when you're married. Because 10 times out of 10, he just going to pay it. And she probably just paid a tip. And sometimes in relationships, people do that. They might switch up and be like, you know what? Next time we go out to eat, I'm paying for it. You take the tip. And then the next one, I'll take the tip. I'll pay for it. And then you take the tip. And then the man is like, all right, well, then the next one, we go to the movies. You pay for the movie. And I'll pay the popcorn and all that stuff. All of that stuff is cool. That's all cool. Because when y'all get married, it's not going to switch off like that because all the income is the same income. It's just going to be one card and we just, you know what I'm saying? We going on a night out. So I hope y'all understood what I was saying. If y'all didn't understand, if y'all weren't in agreement, it is what it is. There's a lot of people that's not going to agree with what I'm saying. But I'm on one. Season 2, episode 1. Yes, I'm on one. This is what type of time we on, bro. Subjects that I want to speak on. It's going to be some real life in-depth conversation because it's a lot of things that people need to hear. A lot of people need to hear this. Because there's a lot of women that's looking at men like, bro, you want sex all the time, and sometimes the men only want sex from them, and then after that, they don't want to talk to them, they don't want to do nothing, they want to get on the video game, play around with their friends, and all that other stuff. They don't want to get a woman nothing else. Woman, won't you get smart and be like, bro, I ain't giving that man no sex no more? Like, what are you doing? Why are you always making them food? Y'all argue all the time. Why are you always making them food? He is not your husband. He does not require that. It's not a requirement. It's not a word. I caught myself saying stuff like that back in the day. I'm like, bro, listen, you don't gotta cook. I can cook. I don't need you to do laundry. All I need to do is make sure that that I'm cool sexually, and make sure that my mental is cool and I got peace. She might be like, but I want to cook, but I want to clean. All you doing is trying to take stuff off her plate for you can make sure that can happen consistently. The problem is that was not your girl. So since the problem is that was not your wife. So even if you took that stuff off her plate for her to do that, she's still not obligated to do it. She's only obligated to do it with a ring on her finger. I don't know what y'all dudes be thinking. Oh yeah, I'm with her, so she gotta give me some. No, she don't. That's just the game. That's just the world we live in now. Sex is a thing, and if you ain't getting it, you just not getting it. That's what cats is on. If you're not getting sex right now, then whatever, you're a loser. Whatever. That's how people think. Oh, if I'm in a relationship, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting sex. I'm definitely da. But what if she's really like, no, I'm not giving you no sex until I get married? You just gonna leave her, or you gonna cheat on her because you can't control your hormones? Is that what we on? You can't control your whole body. You can't control your hormones. You need to check yourself if you can't control your own hormones. I used to be that guy. Never could control my hormones. Like, bro, you gotta get control, and you can't control it. You need God for that. You can't control it. Your hormones, you can't control. I'm sorry. You have no power, bro. When that hormone start raising and you sexually ready to go, you have no power to bring that mug down if you ain't got God. You just gonna figure something out. And you know what I mean by saying figure something out. Either you gonna find a woman or you gonna figure something out. Let's keep it 1,000. Control your mind. When you get your mind intact, you become who you supposed to be. When you can control what's going on. When you can talk to your flesh and be like, yo, you gotta die today, bro. I'm tired of you eating this fast food. You gotta die today, bro. I'm tired of you always wanting to have sex with this person. You need to control that, bro. All of that. You need to control your own self. I say that to myself all the time. Control yourself, bro. Not sexually, but control yourself. Your eating habits, all of that. Control yourself. What are you doing? What are you doing? You cannot do it without God, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. You cannot do it without God. You can't control nothing without God, especially food cravings, sexual stuff. You can't control none of that without God, bro. Period. That demon get locked on you, bro. It will not let go. That's the only way. It's God is the only way. Or it's not gonna work. I hope y'all rock with the podcast today, man. First episode, season 2, man. I'll give a clap to myself, man. I don't care if y'all ain't clapping for me or not. I give a clap to myself because that was a dope episode to me. There was a lot of things that needed to be said. There's a lot of things that was said. You know what I'm saying? So y'all share, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all share with somebody. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that Monty is here once again. Back in the building, both hands in the ceiling. Feeling great. I appreciate you, and the rest of y'all. And when episode 2 come out, it's gonna be up in smoke. But until episode 2's come out, you know we got pranks. Y'all know we got sports talk. Y'all know we got all the other stuff as well. So it ain't just about the podcast. It's about everything. And we gonna get it lit like we always do. Gang, I appreciate y'all, bro. We out. Oh, and follow my social media. And follow my TikTok at Montes King Gigawatt. MonteKingJiggawat. Once again, at TikTok at MonteKingW. No, I'm so sorry. at Monty King Gigawatt. MonteKingJigawatt. And I'm out of this, John. Peace, homie.